right, we're back. I'm Gwendolyn out of Denver,
And I'm
Colorado.
Rashandell out of Las Vegas, Nevada.
And we're talking today. Of course, we're coming from the truth, facts, lies,
And
and opinions.
yep, on
We
a
are not scripted. I like to say that because it's an everyday conversation.
everyday conversation. We're just
Right.
coming up with conversations and we're having the conversations about them
Right.
and putting out some facts out there, some truths, and some opinions that we
Right.
have on
Some people
situations.
may say it's lies. So we covered it all.
Yep.
So
It's your opinion if you think it's a lie.
right. Exactly. We don't care. No,
We're
we
just
do.
having conversations.
Right.
We do. We're
Everyday
trying to
conversations.
spread some things out there that you might need to know or that
Or
you're
share
interested
with
in,
you. You probably
or just
already
having
know.
fun, right? Or having fun
Right.
with some things that maybe may not be so much fun in your life.
Right.
But today we're going to talk about depression.
Right. Because
Yeah.
they claim, of course, in the world that so many people are depressed, don't you think?
know, huh? I should have researched and seen how many, what the
What is
population
depression
is.
anyway?
Depression is a common medical condition that affects how you feel, the way you think, and how you act. So it could change your whole mood. It's a mood thing, emotion, pretty much. It changes your mood. You know, you could be happy one minute and the next minute you're sad and you don't even know why. You be like, I was happy earlier. Well, what happened? And sometimes it can be genetics. It can,
Especially if you've been around a lot of people that's depressed. you know?
genetics would be your mama and daddy maybe who had
Well,
a
some of
born
them,
with depression.
yeah.
But yeah, you can be around family that depresses you because they sadden.
Yeah. And some of them had a reason
yeah,
to be
they're
sad,
negative. Negativity, I
Yeah.
think, would bring on depression.
Right, exactly.
Being around people that are always thinking negative or got something bad to say or and that if you have a problem with depression, you don't need to be around those type of people. You need high spirited people. You need to be around people that's going to lift your spirit and have high energy and have positive things to say. That I think that'll help. I believe it will. It helps me because we all, I think, go through depression. You ever feel like I have moments
I
where
don't feel
I
like
don't hold on to it, but I have moments where I might get sad. Some people get sad and be depressed for days.
it. Weeks,
I'm not that.
years,
I might have something to make me sad for a minute, but I usually
you move
pray.
on and go through it.
Yeah, I pray, Lord, get me through this, or find something that makes me happy. I like comedy. I always, if I'm feeling down, I'll listen to comedy, any type of comedy, comedy on TV, comedy on the radio. Um, that makes me happy. It takes me out. It make me get away from those thoughts that make me depressed. Because usually there's reasons for depression, and like we say, it could be genetics. It could be something you get from family. It can be passed down. Um, it could be mental. Mental. You can be mentally like just
Yeah,
on.
if you're mentally, you might need
Yeah.
some
In that case, you probably need medication
or therapy or something.
or
Huh?
therapy. Yeah.
If
To
you mental, you have psychological problems
yeah, and if you
that may make you depressed. So
yeah, sometimes medicine make you worse too.
yeah, then you're gonna be really depressed. If
sometimes
you're
make
taking
you
medication, you might end up being even more depressed.
more depressed because sometimes the medicine affects you in a bad way.
Right.
It could be a family. You could have family situations going on, things going on in your family or with that
Some
make.
family will try to make you depressed. I do believe that. I really do.
They don't want to see you happy.
They don't want to see you happy.
That's when I was saying earlier, you have to get away from those situations. If you got a situation where people can depress you or they're depressing, some people are just depressing. Their everything is negative. Their mood is bad and everything is bad. So that type of person will have you feeling like, damn, is life over? You know.
Hey, am I checking out?
Yeah,
So
why? That those if you have a tendency to get depressed and be moody, you don't need to be around those type of people. You need to be around happiness, happy people,
joy.
yeah. Money make you depressed. Sometimes you don't have enough money to maybe you got bills and they have enough money to cover all of them. You can
Finances.
yeah, finances can make you
Yeah.
depressed because you feel like I don't
It's
have
only
them.
you. I think some people would probably feel like it's why am I going through this?
Yeah,
And what did I do to deserve it?
Yeah,
Nothing.
you take it personal. I think
Right.
depression is something that people take personal, which is not. You
No.
shouldn't. Some things are not personal. It's just it is what it is.
It is
You
life.
have to
It's
work, come up with solutions, try to figure out a solution to
yeah.
whatever problem that's making you sad or depressed. So I think
Yeah.
that that's one way of working with it. It's just so many ways. Death, you could be, lose someone, family member or something, and you might feel depressed. That could be something that causes you to be down. But that takes time. I think with that, you have to go through that those stages that you go through. I
Yeah.
had a friend not too long ago to lose her son, and I I noticed because I talked to her every day, and I noticed through first it was unbelief. It was like different things she stages she went through. First, I could tell it was like she didn't believe it. It was unreal, unrealistic. It did, she had to really face the fact that it actually happened. And then once she got through that stage, it was a stage of anger. She got mad. And so I haven't been through that, but I can imagine that's a horrible place to be. So you're gonna go through different stages of depression and madness and anger because of this situation. So that could be a cause for depression. And with that, you just gotta try to work through it and pretty much,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
It would be hard for someone.
yeah,
For some,
especially a
you know,
child,
yeah, a
some
child,
son. And
anybody really.
yeah,
Yeah,
it,
it can hit you like a ton of
and
bricks,
you don't
but
know what to say.
you don't know what to do. You don't
Yeah,
know because it's not designed for you to
yeah,
get it.
yeah,
I think that deaf you have to one thing I think people should understand is everybody
we
has
got
to
to,
go you
yeah,
got to go through
but
this process. You don't know
yeah,
when
how,
or
but
where,
and we know that
but
going through it, when it happens is you don't probably want to be depressed, but we know it's sadness. It's going to be a part that make you sad, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's normal.
that's a
It's just
normal
you just
process of
need
weeping.
support. People, you be
Right.
around people that support you, help you,
Always.
and to get you help get you through it because it's
Right.
going to be something you just got to go through. You're going to
Right.
have to deal with the steps, the different phases of it until you can get through it. And I mean, like I said, I haven't been through it. I have lost people in my life, and you do get through it. You do go through those
Yeah.
steps that unbelief, you're mad, you're angry. Why did they, why was it my family member, whatever? But you get through it and you move on because we all gonna have to leave. So, and I know that don't help, but
It doesn't help, but
it
it
is.
gives you a
It's
start of acceptance.
yeah,
You are going to leave, and science haven't
yeah,
figured out a way to stop it,
yeah.
and they will not figure out a way to stop it.
Because it's all
It's
in
a
God's.
process.
It's God's
It's a
work, though, isn't
yeah.
it?
It's a
Yeah.
process that it's a
So,
part of life.
but get help. Like I said,
Yeah,
be around happy
people
people and people that's
will lift
uplifting.
you
Yeah.
up and
Um.
support you because everybody is not going to support you.
Yeah. And right, they're
They're not.
not. So that's what you
No,
need. People that's gonna help and support you. Nobody that's gonna bring you down.
or hinder you. You
Yeah.
don't need that in your life.
Traumatic experiences in your life.
Yeah,
Sometimes we can have traumatic things that happen to us in our lives as kids, that never go away. Some people hold on to stuff forever. Um,
yeah.
you're gonna get raped that lasts with them forever.
A lifetime, of
Sometimes
course.
they can never get over. And it's in these situations, it's things you have to work with yourself. Um, we know it happened, but to hold on to it forever in life, it's not hurt. It's not helping. You have to learn ways to.
It's hard though for people to try to get over things that's not in quote unquote the norm. You know
Yeah,
what I
that
mean?
traumatic experience.
It's
Yeah,
hard. Uh, anything, a divorce,
oh yeah, yeah. Anything that
losing a child,
unnatural that don't normally happen on an everyday basis
basis,
is what
right, is
can
a
throw you
form that
into
can
a form of depression.
throw you
Yeah,
in a loop.
yeah.
Yeah.
So you
So
have to figure out ways to get through it. You know what I'm saying? Whatever that you know that can make you happy, do it. If it's going dancing down
not
the
harming
boulevard,
anyone, of course.
yeah, don't you don't harm no one. Just do what can get you through it because it's hard, but you got to figure out the way because you can't live in that funk forever. It's a state of mind, a mood,
It's
and
it's diabolical. Yeah,
yeah, you don't want to be there, stay there, no matter what happens,
no
or
matter what
what have
happens in
happened.
life. Because
You know,
think about it. When people come to me, they're always like, "Well, I can't believe this happened." How do a 5-year old understand why they have cancer? I
right?
mean, what's fair about that?
Or how do you, as a parent, understand why your 5-year-old have
Heck,
cancer?
yeah.
That it
I
seems
mean, people are
it
really
seems
dealt
horrible. Yeah,
bad hands in life,
yeah,
and you have to.
yeah.
Because if you don't, it's going to cause you more harm.
More harm. So you have to learn
Yeah.
how to deal with it and
Deal with
get
it.
on them and handle
Be
them.
strong
Once you handle them, and,
and
and
get
it helps to
support.
ease
Right.
the pain
The
a little
pain, the
more.
burden of it.
Yeah, if you're doing something to rejection, somebody like you say, divorce.
Rejection,
Your husband telling you,
family
I don't, your wife,
rejection,
I don't want you no more,
or
or it's
kids.
parents. Even sometimes
Parents
parents let go of
reject
their
their kids. Kids
kids
reject
reject
their
their parents.
parents.
So any of that
Um,
situation can cause suppression because you feel bad about it
right, because it's outside the
to the
norm,
normal.
and
Yeah,
it's evil. It's diabolical.
yeah. So
So
you don't want to you want to try to
yeah,
whatever you can do. You might can't maybe if that parent is something that you're having issues with, you might have to stay away from that parent
yeah,
until y'all can get some how do I want to say it, something where y'all can come together and work it out the
yeah. Because it's
situation
not
because
gonna be
it's
where
not going to be healthy if you stay in
right.
it and it's making you
And
sad or
somebody is
depressed.
trying to drain you.
Yeah.
You don't need that
Uh-huh.
in your life. You don't.
Yeah.
And who is anybody to take that away from you,
Yeah.
your joy and your peace of mind? I think if somebody's trying to do that, like you said,
They don't. You don't need to be around
you
them.
don't
You
have to
need to
be
move
a part
on.
of it. Move on.
Don't. I don't care how close they are to you or
That's
how much
right.
of a love
Good.
person they are.
Good.
You have to move on.
Move
You can't
on.
stay in a situation, even if it's mama or your favorite sister. You can't stay in a situation where it's gonna be
And you
detrimental to your
exactly.
soul or your joy. You don't want nobody to take
And
your
you
joy.
got that. I mean, you
Yeah.
got it's not don't think that you're crazy because that's what they want you to think.
Yeah.
It can be a sister, a brother, a
Mother,
nephew, a
daddy,
niece,
uncle,
a
auntie.
mom,
Yeah.
daddy, aunt,
Gonna make you feel like you're less than.
cousin,
Yeah.
auntie. They want and brother, sister. They might want you to feel less, but
Yeah,
you're not.
yeah. Don't
You
and don't
are someone.
remove yourself from the
Remove
situation.
yourself.
If it's making you
You don't
sad,
need it.
mhm, if it's
You
making
don't need the situation.
if it's making you sad or depressed, you need to get away from the
Right.
situation.
Especially
And
if you've done all you can do
all you
in
can
having
do.
a healthy relationship. Some people don't want a healthy relationship because they don't
Oh,
want you to be
they
healthy. That's the key.
don't want to see you happy.
They don't want right. And that's what it is.
I hear men say, "My wife don't want to see me happy." She get mad with, or men don't want to see their wives happy because they
Well,
get
that's
sad.
true. That,
Don't want to see joy. People try to take your joy.
on the job, they'll do it.
Oh, the jobs is bad.
Oh
Please
man.
don't let people because people come to you with gossip or untrue,
Undermining you on the job,
undermining you, undermining somebody
jealousy,
else. You,
envy,
yep,
spite,
yep.
bitterness.
All those sinful things, bad
Yeah, and
things.
that can sort of put you in a state like, oh, I'm
Yeah.
so tired of this.
Yeah, and then you go down, you feel yourself down. But no,
Lift
you
yourself up
move away from that and live.
and sweep
Say
it
the
out.
devil is a lie.
Yes, he's full of lies, the father of lies.
Yeah, so
And
you have to work
yeah,
through that. You don't hold on to it and don't let nobody put it on you.
right.
And
I
you
like that.
yeah,
Don't
just
let nobody put it
walk
on you.
away.
Walk
Walk away.
away.
Turn around and walk away.
And they'll have to go find somebody
Yes.
else.
And hopefully they can walk away
Hey,
too.
and hopefully, if you're listening, just sweep it out. Just
Sweep
go,
oh
just
yeah,
sweep
sweep it
it out,
out the door,
out the door.
put it in
You
the
don't need
dustbin
that.
and put it in the garbage can and make sure you put the lid on it
Turn
because you
some
don't want it
music
coming
on,
back.
as we had
Oh
mentioned
yeah,
before.
yeah.
Turn your music on, enjoy your life, and
Yeah.
sweep it right on out
And
the
move
door.
on.
Yeah.
Illness is another factor that
Oh,
that
that's
could
a
cause
bad one.
depression.
Because especially if you're healthy, though,
Yeah,
and then all of a sudden, bam,
yeah,
the
and
doctor give you a bad report.
yeah, and you don't know how to handle it.
Right.
You like, oh my God, what's going on
What am
now?
I gonna do?
Yeah.
Who am I gonna
Why did
depend
this
on?
happen
Why
to
did this
me?
happen to me?
Yeah. Yeah.
And again, sweep it right on out
Yep.
and live your life until you can't live
Yeah,
it anymore.
right. If they were to tell me today, well, you got 3 months, those gonna be the best 3 months in my life. As long as I feel good and got some energy, I'm gonna do everything I ever thought I wanted to do. And until I leave this earth, I'm gonna live. And I feel like everybody should do that. I don't care what they
I
tell
think
you.
so, yeah.
Because sometimes they tell you you're gonna live 3 months, you live 3 years,
Well,
four
I know a
years.
lady that they told her she had a form of cancer
Mhm,
and that she only had like 6 months.
mhm.
She lived 25
See
years.
there, and you see how sad,
25
and I
years.
we can all understand how sad that could be if the doctor to give you
Bad
a
report.
bad report. We can understand how sad that could be, how depressing that would be. It would be depressing for any of us, but we would have to not wallow in that depression.
Right.
We would have to do something. If this is gonna be my last 3 months, they're gonna be my best last three
But
months
you
on
know
this
what?
earth.
I think the best months should be every month, no matter what.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, even
you
if you
should live
haven't gotten
life
a
like
report.
this. Your
You're
last
right.
tomorrow should last.
Right.
Yeah, you
Exactly.
should
Enjoy your life.
enjoy
It
your life.
doesn't matter. You don't have to be rich to enjoy life.
Right. You can
Or financially rich as the world puts it.
right. You
Everyone
don't have to
puts
have
it.
everything you need, and whatever situation comes to you, don't let it depress you. Work through it. There's a solution to every situation that you can work on and try to make better. You don't have to live in it and wallow in it because somebody tell you something or do something. Make the best out of the situation as far as lifting yourself up, lifting your spirits up. Music, as we talk,
Yeah, we
music
talked
is
about music early in another
a great
episode.
spirit lifter
Yes.
for me.
And people that truly love you. You
Yeah.
got to remember love doesn't come with conditions
Oh,
at all.
good.
If
That's
somebody,
right.
and that's one thing that will really depress people. When you got family members, whoever around you, friends, acquaintances, whatever you want to call it, when they start throwing the book at you where you got to walk like a duck, quack like a duck, because that's what they do, and you're an elephant, that ain't gonna never happen.
Yeah.
So let people be who they are and you be what you want to be. And if they don't like it, hey,
That's their problem.
that's their problem.
Yeah.
That's not, don't let people put their problem on you.
Oh, you said it now, fool.
It's their
Exactly.
problem.
Because people have a tendency to do that. They come
Yeah.
with your problem. It's like, why is that my problem?
Right.
It's your problem.
Right.
They want to share. I don't need you to share your problems with me. I got my own.
Right. Exactly. Don't,
And I
because
have to
that's
deal with
something that
them.
it make people depressed.
Oh,
Upset.
yeah. Yeah, I can hear somebody come tell me about their problem. I'm like, oh, I feel bad for them. But what can I do? All I can do is pray for you. Ain't nothing else I can do. If there's something I can do to help you, yeah. But usually depression is a personal thing. You just gonna feel it. It's something you feel,
It's
an
it's an emotion.
that you feel, and you
Right.
need to learn
Have to how to control it,
how to
combat
control
with
it.
it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's the norm. It's not where everybody have to be medicated.
Oh
I
no.
think that some people just have to understand how to work through it.
Go through it because different
And
things come like all the
right,
things we've talked about, the bills or the sickness or
right.
death or sometimes
Genetics.
genetics. You may have to take some medication.
Hey, somebody in the bloodline and pass that down, and
Yeah,
they
if
trying to
it's
say,
genetics, you might need some medication to get
yeah,
through it. I mean, you can do if you are really. I mean, you can. I think most people can heal themselves as far as I don't know. Maybe some people mental can't. I don't know.
they some people may need mental health,
yeah, they need
therapy, and
therapy. Yeah, some people may. Um, like I say, I don't. I have my little doubts every now and then, but I can shake them in a few minutes because I know I go play with a baby. Babies, girl, kids really make you lose because you forget all about you was depressed with babies and kids. They can make you laugh. They can bring so much joy. So that would be something I would do or listen to music. So I don't really
I think
have a depression problem.
I've
No.
had so many things in life to happen to me. I think I've learned how to just
Deal with it.
deal with
Yeah.
it.
You cope with it.
Yeah, you have to understand either you're gonna do it or it's going to do
Do
you.
you. So
So the devil is a liar. You're not gonna do me.
No, I'm gonna shake it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
shake it off.
shake it off.
Shake it off. I'm gonna shake it
And
off and try my best to to be happy. I don't
Well,
like
you
being
can be
sad.
happy.
Yeah, I
You
like
can
happiness.
be.
Like I say, if I have to turn the TV on and listen to some comedians, look at a funny show that I know Friday always make me laugh. I don't care how many times I look at that. Anything that makes me happy and makes me laugh, I'm gonna go for it because I do not want to be set in a depressed mood. I do not want to be in that longer than 15, 20 minutes. That's too long. You move on. Some people
Right.
be depressed for days.
And some people
Mhm.
just, I mean, even for me at one point in life, I just didn't have no one to support me.
Yeah,
And if you don't support yourself,
yeah. You
and
have to learn.
that's
Yeah,
what I had to
learn
learn to
to.
do.
Yeah,
Because some people want you to stay in this state,
yeah.
or they want you in that
I don't
state,
want to see you
or don't
happy.
want to see you
It's
happy.
actually people out there
And
that might
right,
say they're your friend or
and they're
family
not
member,
right,
and they don't they want to see you in pit because
right.
it's sad and in a bad mood because they just
You
don't
know,
want to
are
see you
going
happy.
down, because I
Yeah.
think depression just weighs on you
Oh, it is a weight.
until it
It's
just takes
definitely a
you out.
weight. It's definitely a weight, and you can live in it so long, and you can just that you don't want to get out of it. Some people don't want to. Some people love to be sad, and
What
they
they
want to
call,
stay
it's
in
a
that.
word for that. Um, Hypochondriacs or whatever.
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
somebody that's sick all the time. Yeah,
But
it's
you got those people that's always, they really don't have a problem, and they create a problem and then they bring it to
yeah,
you,
yeah.
sort of
They
thing.
make they
They
make
make their
problems.
own problem,
They want to be saddened. They
sadden
want
and
to
sympathy. But
they want to stay in a funk and a bad mood. This
right,
cloud over their head all the
and they
time.
bring the cloud to you, and you
Yeah.
already got clouds.
I got my own
I
clouds.
got
Move
my
on.
own
I
cloud
can
hanging
shake
right
because I
here.
can shake my cloud. I
Yeah,
can get out
and
from
get
under that
over it.
cloud and
Right,
move on to
exactly.
sunshine.
Yeah.
I love sunshine.
Yeah,
So
because you have to learn to work through it.
yeah,
And I must say, I personally have had a hell of a life. And hell and back ain't even in the vocabulary for me. I've been to hell. I'm serious. I don't know what I haven't been through. But you have to learn to overcome these things,
and let them
because
go.
and
Let them
let them
go.
go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and let
you
them go.
have to let them go. And that's the main thing. And it is possible because it worked for me.
Yeah, it's possible because you don't want to sit there and be oh, this and something happened 20 years ago. You still sitting there. Oh, this happened. You
Yeah,
can even think about it no
or
more.
and
I mean,
especially
unless
people when they say, he left me. Good. Let him go.
if
If he left, he should have been gone.
yeah, that's what he
If
want to do.
she left you,
Yeah.
absolutely great.
And it might hurt. It's gonna feel bad because she's
Yeah,
used
but
to having that person. But sometimes we realize some people weren't even good for us
they
anyway.
wouldn't. That's why they're gone.
Friends, some
And
friends we
friend, oh
have,
yeah, friends too.
some friends we have don't really be friends.
They're not friends.
Yeah, so if they
Sweep them right on out the door.
out the door, let them go,
Because true friends don't come with
and
conditions,
they gonna be there with you
no matter what.
through it
And
all,
same thing with
trying to help
family.
you.
Love is not based upon conditions. That you need to do what they do, think like they think, believe what they believe. That's not love. That's you don't want to hear the word. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna tell you the word because I'm gonna keep it clean.
Right.
But I think you got the idea.
Yeah, you know what it is. People just want you to
Yeah.
wallow in their self pity. Some people love to hold on to that self pity and be wallowing in it for years.
Yeah.
They be like, "Oh,
Go to their grave wallowing in.
my mama was a drug addict and she didn't have this." You
And
are 65 years old. Your mama was a drug addict. What?
yeah,
Really? And you still going through sadness about that?
right.
That's
And my
crazy.
mother wasn't a drug addict, but I won't finish the line on that one either. So that just gives you, I mean, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah.
Or my husband did these things to me and I just can't believe it.
Yeah.
I got an answer for that one too.
Move on.
Or your wife
Move on.
or whomever.
Yeah, we've all been through stuff. We've been through situations, relationships wise, mental wise. Uh, I mean,
under promoted.
Yep, job.
That's really stressful.
Death, rejection. We've been through
Yeah.
all these emotions that would cause us to be depressed, but you
But
can't.
you know what? I
stay
don't
in
think
them.
that depression is really depression. It's sort of like it's a good reason, but like you said, you have to let it go.
You have to let it go. I think it kind of makes you think. I think it's in getting your mind, and you probably kind of think about it, certain things, and you hold on to them, and they sort of make you sad, and they make you. I think that's kind of what depression does. I don't know. Like I
Yeah,
said,
it vapes you up and it's
it
robbing
drains
you
you,
of it. Yeah,
drains
it
you of your
drains you.
energy,
And people
your
who love you,
joy.
why would they want to do that to
Yeah.
you? Anyway, if they truly love you, we're not talking about this fake thing that everybody's talking about. Love is pure, it is real, it
Yeah.
is
It's
unconditional,
caring,
it's
unconditional.
caring,
Yep.
it's not
Yeah.
hurting people
Yep.
or not supporting them. If you're in a position where you can support them, don't withhold supporting them.
Oh, yeah, of course. Help them if
Help
you,
them.
yeah, and that's what you need if you're depressed. You need somebody that's going to support you,
And if
to
you
listen
don't,
to it if you need to talk, to
sweep them right
listen.
on out.
Yeah, if they ain't got time for you, always depressed, and you ain't it, and you need to get over it. It might not be
Oh,
that
I don't like.
easy.
I've had those kind of
It
people
might
too.
not be that easy for you.
Oh,
We
I
know
don't.
that.
I love that. Can I
Yeah,
talk on
yeah.
that?
Go on,
Hey,
please.
because I've had that. I've had people that say, I'm tired of hearing you say the same thing
Oh, really?
about the same situation. Well, let me tell you something. I'm tired of living it. But when you're living it, you got to talk about it, idiot.
Yeah.
So when you got a true friend that's there for you, won't tell somebody that
Yeah.
they're actually going through something
Like,
and it's hurting them. And if they're coming to you, you're tired of hearing it, but they're tired of living it. You know,
and they just need
think
somebody
about it.
to
And
listen
they
to.
just need
Yeah.
someone to be there for them. And I'm telling you, I learned my lesson well.
Yeah.
And I'm good. I can sweep it right on out now, and I'm good at it, no matter
But
what. Now,
but
yeah,
but
I had to
another thing
learn it.
you just know too, if you're going through something and you're depressed about it, or maybe it's a relationship and the person keep doing the same stuff over and over. You keep going to this person telling them the same stuff, but you're still going back to this person, and that's a situation where that person be like, "Well, okay, I'm sick of hearing it. You know what?
Hey,
I can understand that."
see
But
what?
you because if you're in a situation, you keep going through it, and you come to me for advice, and I tell you, well, maybe you need to
Well,
remove
they
this
may not
stuff.
be able at the time. You may not be able to see what the other person is saying. You see what I'm saying? So you're going to them for a friendship, but eventually it passes.
Yeah,
But if a
hopefully.
friend is really
Hopefully
there
you got
for
some of
you,
them
they'll
friends.
understand. This person is going through this.
Yeah, and a real friend listens and do, but I guess yeah,
The
a real friend
psychiatrist listen, right?
because
Maybe
it.
you need
But
somebody to just listen to
yeah, you might have to go seek
to
somebody else
you.
because if you keep coming to me with the same situation, and I keep you want my advice, only if you ask me what you think I should do in this situation. He keep hitting me every Friday night. He
Oh,
come in,
now
he
the
hit me upside
hitting
my
you
head.
is different.
Every Friday night, he does the same thing. Every Friday night, you come with me every Saturday morning, telling me the same story, and I'm gonna look at you and say, "Well, look, I tell you the same. Don't come to me next week. No." So I've tried to be there to
He's
support you
paying the
emotional.
bills.
I tried
I
to be
don't
there.
have nowhere else to go. This is my home. Do you just walk away? I mean, I think things are more challenging than what sometimes
Yeah,
people can
oh
imagine
yeah,
for
because
other people.
women that ain't got no job or never worked, and they men take care of them. They pay all the bills. They take care of the house. He come home every day, but he's mean and nasty. But he pay all the
But
bills.
it's not easy just walking
You
away because
can't you
somebody's
can't
nasty.
walk away from that. You can't. It's
It can
hard.
be
You don't
hard.
know. But do you think a friend want to hear that every day about
Well,
you?
do you think somebody want to go through that every day? It's
So I guess
challenging.
so. You got to pick your
So,
friends too, because
yeah, you better pick them good because
it
I
is
tell you,
that would be a challenging
true
situation.
friends will love and understand, and everything passes
And
anyway.
even if they tell you, you got you come stay with me, a real friend. Okay, come. You get away from the situation. Come stay with me. You know, I got my kids. I can't stay. I don't have any money. I don't have my money. You got yourself in a messed up situation, don't
Yeah, it
you?
is, and that's why you really need somebody
Somebody supports you.
to
A
support
support
and
group.
love you
If and if
unconditionally.
it gets to that bad, you really need to go to a support group. Cause
You might need to do that,
yeah, you might have to get some more serious
therapy or whatever.
therapy
But
or a
anyway,
support group or something. Cause in that situation, it's gonna
but
not
above
solve
all,
itself. It's not gonna
right?
solve it because you're gonna keep going through the same stuff. So try to find a therapist or something where you can get yourself out of that situation, that feeling, because you know.
But don't be depressed.
Yeah.
You
Please
know,
shake that.
shake
Always
it
shake
off,
that. Like
sweep
listen
it
to some
out,
music. Yeah, if you feel depressed, dance. Go do something
and
happy.
find real
Happy thoughts.
people
Happy
that
thoughts.
love you.
Yep.
That's
Happy.
what you do and care about you to support you no matter what situation you're going
Yeah.
through.
And no
For
matter how many times you
anything,
have to go to them,
right?
tell them.
Exactly.
You
How
want
many
somebody that's
times you
feeling
got to
this.
go to work every day? You know, do you want to go?
Yeah,
No.
find that person that listens to you
So,
over and over and over
yeah.
again, and be supportive, be that shoulder that
All
that
right.
that you need to
We've
stand
enjoyed.
on.
We've had fun with this. The
I
truth,
Yes.
facts, lies, and opinions.
Yeah.
Gwendolyn
Just our
Denver.
truths and our opinions,
Yeah.
and hopefully we can we're spreading some information that might help you.
Just sharing.
Yeah, just sharing some information because we've been through all of this. We've had our moments with depression, people that we know was depressed, and
People that didn't support
but
me.
we know it
So
helped
we
us get
know.
through it.
Yeah,
So we're
exactly.
yeah,
And
that
I
was
believe me, I got through it. And
yeah.
if I got through it, you can get through it. So,
Amen.
all
And on
right.
that right there,
Peace
we're
out.
gonna
We
leave.
love you. Keep it real.
Good night.
All right. See ya.